Welcome and well met, my dear wayfarers. Tonight's a wonderful stream tonight. My name is Sigurd Chronosecht, your clockwork wizard. Although tonight we are going to be looking a little bit different today. As you would notice, for some of you it's going to be morning already. For me it's evening, so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Although right now, let me just give you a heads up because today I have something to do real quick. And while I'm away, I have our poll also set up here, so check the chat real quick. Give me your thoughts on that one, and pick a vote. While we're at it, though, we'll be starting a little bit late because I have something happening behind the scenes right now, and we'll actually get started right after. So, in the meantime, while I'll be away, away from the keyboard, so I'm going to be AFK for a bit, we're going to have the screen like this for the time being. So, I'll be keeping tabs with you on chat, so I'm going to let you know what's going on, and basically give you some updates. If in case you're watching this after the fact or after the stream, you might notice this actually being cut off already, or if in case it's still there, there's going to be some footage of this, of the ever-shifting screen right now. So, for the time being, I'll be away. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna leave our screen like this. So, I'll see you in a few. I'll give you updates on what's going on real soon. So, I'll be right back. All right. We are finally back. So how's everyone doing? Are you still there with me? Let's see if anyone is still around watching with us. 1 second here. Let me just check how everybody's doing. Okay, so for those tuning in, yes, he speaks. Hi there. I also see Angel as well. Hello, hello. And to also everyone who's still tuning in or anyone who's watching the VOD, you've probably clicked on the timestamp or the VOD might have adjusted already. Or if in case you're watching this live, I'm back. Finally, I'm actually back. Now, let's get back to where we are right now. So currently we are elsewhere. We're actually outside we're in Gridania, but we're actually outside the town. We are actually in the Black Shroud. This is the central shroud. And the first thing we have to do though, before we do anything, is we're going to attune to this aetherite. And as you would usually do, you have to attune to the aetherite so that you can teleport to it. Now, a little update of what happened earlier this time is that I had to also do something, you know, just like what happened last week in a previous stream. Not the one from yesterday, the one from last week, wherein I had to like rush out right away because I had to pick up someone and make sure that they get home safely. Surprisingly, I managed to get that heads up right away, and we didn't have to pause the stream in the middle. It just had to happen at the very beginning. So, so because you noticed that it took a little too long, we are finally back. My apologies on the delay there, but at least now we can actually start. So now that we're doing this, a quick thing to note, I also put up a poll, like a couple of polls actually. One which I gave a heads up from yesterday, from the previous stream, for this week. Asking about the melee DPS. What were we going to give Sigurd, this version of Sigurd, for his melee DPS? And earlier just now, while we were waiting, we also had the question of what to give him for his magic DPS. And so far, I haven't closed the vote yet, so we'll find out probably at either the midway of the stream or at the end of the stream. But so far, I can see this particular breakdown. Give me a second here. So far we have, okay, we got Black Mage at 0%, Summoner at 17%, and looks like Red Mage is in the lead with 83%. Interesting that most of you voted Red Mage instead of Summoner. So I guess we'll have to do that, but we might need to wait that a bit because we need to reach level 50 to get access to that. And in order to gain access to that particular class, well, not sure, not to say class yet, job actually. But in order to gain access to that job, we have to reach level 50 first, and then we pick it up from Ul'dah. And speaking of Ul'dah, that's where we are going. And also, I'm not sure if you can hear. Let's see if it can be heard. Let me know, do you hear any purring? Or do you hear bells? In case you don't hear anything, if it's the purring or the bells, it might be just a cat. Or the microphone is not letting you picking it up. Give me a second here. Okay, there we go. We're having some contact issues with the USB. Okay, everything's back to normal. Now, let's get ourselves to Ul'dah. So why am I not warping out? For those curious, I chose to use airships instead of aetherite teleportation. This makes it a little cheaper since teleporting is actually costly, and we're kind of pinching on gil here, even though we're currently at 9,000. You know, Like every person, sometimes you have to settle with the cheapest to get around places. Now we're in the desert area of Ul'dah. It's time to check out one notable location. And I'm talking about the Adventurers Guild. So our next quest is down there. We won't go out there yet. We're going... Hold on. Not this one. Here. Here's the area of interest. Let's give it a shot. Or, hold on. Ah, right. I haven't accepted it yet. Okay, wait a second. We're warping back. To my eagerness, I ended up getting ahead of myself. Sorry about that. Let's go back. Let's take the airship. Ah, man, this is gonna set us back. I swear. Oh boy. So, on the way here, earlier when I was driving, I noticed that there was like, well, the drive was not that bad. It was easy. It was not that crazy in terms of the traffic, but I chanced upon like a stray bumper from a car sitting in the middle of the road, and I had to dodge it. Whew. Good thing we managed to dodge it. So, at least we don't have to worry about that. Not to worry about anything getting, not about the car not getting damaged. That's a good thing. Our car didn't get damaged. Alright, now let's talk to Mother Miyun real quick here. Also, good news though, on the way back, there's food. So I might munch a bit. Let's see how this goes. And I haven't had dinner, so anyone who hasn't had their breakfast or lunch, depending on what time this is now, please go ahead and grab your lunch, grab your meal. In case you haven't dinner yet, if in case it's very late and you choose to not have dinner, please go ahead and have dinner. And while we're at it, let me just do a few things real quick and send it over. Okay, one quick second here. Okay, let me know, do you hear any meowing in the background? And one more thing. Give me a second here. I'm gonna bug a certain someone real quick before I do this. There you go. Alright, let's get back to it. So, you're not averse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now, off you go, Sigurd, and good luck. Okay, here we go. And let's not forget our squishy buddy here. Hey, there's our Carby. Okay, one quick second here. Okay, back to our thing. Now we can finally go in earnest. Let's fly. Okay, while this is going on, let me grab something real quick here. I need to grab some water. Oh no. He decided to not meow when I was bringing him to the mic. Oh well. Doon you go, babe. Doon you go. Okay, he's meowing again, but I'm not sure why. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the water. Anyway, let's just resume, shall we? Okay, now to our proper location. We're now going to the... Wait, wrong floor. And hello! Our little Muglet girl is right here. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. We actually just got started. There was like a long waiting time because of a few emergency situations out here. But yeah, we're just still getting started, so you haven't missed anything yet. Also, I'm not sure if you heard any meowing in the background, so in case you did, let me know. That's my cat saying hi to all of you. Oh, here we are. Let me just fix something real quick here because I think something's going on. Okay. Okay, this should speed things up. There we go. Better. Alright. Ah, there he is. Momodi. Our little Lalafell. Hi, Katto. Yep. That's our cat. And yes, right now he's looking at me. I'm not sure if I should ask someone about the food. I think he's waiting for food. Okay. Anyway, let's talk to Momodi real quick. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, if you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Sigurd Chronosecht by any chance? Mion sent word that you'll be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to me prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Okay. How do we do this? Let's accept the quest first, before we do anything. Because we are now ripe for a job quest, but for now, well, actually class quest, but you get the point. And into a copper hell. Momodi is waiting for brief you on the task. Let's see what's up. The petitioner ought to be arriving anytime by now. Anytime now. Gods almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale if you would be so kind. Oh, he's small. Excellent timing, Papa Shan. It just so happens that the adventurer who'll be handling your petition is here. Oh? Oh. So this strapping young lad is the much-lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papa Shan, formerly of the Sultan Swan. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Sigurd of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hekatonchires. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mine during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hekatonchires to work their mines, by way of enchanted helms. They were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but as is of the way of such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hekatonchires, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the Great Giant Revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Ow. That's not good. Well, now, that got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand of building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed. And that makes them all a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. More industry, more monsters. That's about right, Angel. That's about right. More industry, more monsters. I don't know, for adventurers, I guess when there's more monsters, more profit? I guess. There's demand. There's demand. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. A sorry business it is, I guess. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? Oh, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. This fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Okay, I will do that. But I also have to upgrade myself before we send ourselves to... Okay, hold a second. I have a feeling this one looks like Freeren, but not quite. Ah, cosplay, which is nice. Wait, let's talk to this guy. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So, you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, aren't you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you got skills to go with them. Because things ain't pretty down there. Hekatonchires have left the place in the right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Ul'dah dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong! Our miners dug up more than they've bargained for. One swing of that pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in a company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches keeping watch over the over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Yeah. Sure. I'll get to that. But I need to arm myself first. And by arm myself, I need to arm myself with skills and possibly equipment. That said, where's the teleporter? I'm gonna need that crystal real quick. Real quick. And let me know if you heard that meow just now. If it was just me or if the mic picked it up. Hey, Funky Kiwi. Best of luck, they say. An easy job, they say. Ah, yes, every single time. An easy job, they say. Quick, 20-minute a 20-minute run, in and out. Let's go to that dungeon. Come on. It'll be fun. 2 hours later. That kind of business. Oh dear. Luminsa, here we come. No, you know what? I should have just warped. Let's go. What am I doing? In beginning, this is because of hunger, but anyway, let's keep going. And into the busy, very busy square of Luminsa. Let me just warp to the thing. Hold on. So busy. Okay, over here. There. Now we are here. Melvan's Gate. And Thuber guy waiting. Nice. With new gear too. Awesome. I think I'll need new glasses. Yes, we need new glasses. So we have to track someone down. Have you come to ask about Clia's condition? The Foreseer is unchanged. She walks about as if all the joy in life has been leached out of her soul. I believe the only way who can help her now is the same person who broke Clia out of her shell the first time, our absent guildmaster. And though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has at long last been spotted. Should you seek out his last known location, it is unlikely he will still be there. And even should you catch him, he might not deign to speak with you. Nevertheless, this may be our only chance. Pray travel to Mimaroon's trading post in Upper Lanosia and speak with anyone who might have seen the guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing. Though he prefers us not to use it for some inexplicable reason, our leader's name is Gridania. I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce that, but Grid I think might be the case, if not Grid. I'll just call him Grid. A little bit of a roll on the tongue though. Had to roll the R a bit. Anyway, let's warp. Hold on a second. I think we'll need a choc. Nope. We'll need a choc over here. We're gonna need to rent a chocobo. The question though is how fast is it? Let's go this way. Nope, not this way. This way. So many people. So even here, Luminsa is crowded. Like really crowded. Crid. That's a funny way of saying it, Angel. With the H. Crid. I don't know, I nearly said Crid or something like that. I don't know. Oh wait, not... Not Choco Porter. Hold up. Rent a Chocobo. There we go. 80 gil for 10 minutes. Let's do this. So our destination is to Upper Lanosia. Oh boy, we have to go to the west then. Okay, I wonder how fast we're gonna get there. Let's find out. We're just gonna bypass all the combat right here. So speaking of renting rides, renting mounts right now, a funny thought came to mind. So like over here where I'm at, there's like Uber and Lyft. I wonder what are the what do you call this? The ride sharing slash renting, I think would be the right word. Services that you have. Do you have? I heard some places have Grab, other places have Uber, and then there's Lyft, and then I'm not sure if there's anything else aside from that. Because I heard there are some places that also had like a similar service, but that requires them to be alongside a biker or rider who's gonna ferry them to from one place to another on top, I don't know, aboard a motorcycle, like they're sitting at the back seat. I heard of that one. I'm not sure what the name was. Chocobus, 5 gil starting fee. You know, you're giving me a really good idea there, huh, Funky Kiwi? That's a smart one, Kiwi. They should pay you like 5 gold every time you use a Chocobo cart. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be funny though. Question is, what are the rates? Like, is it like how many moms or how many yalms? Or is it a point-to-point basis? Oh, there's also another thing here that I forgot to mention. There's such a thing here as a metro, which is a bus line. And that particular bus line also has, it's kind of like a point-to-point type of thing, but it's called curb-to-curb. Kind of works like a taxi of sorts. But the difference is, you're not the only one riding that vehicle. 2 gil per kilometer, extra 10 gil for every danger zone. That's a funny one. Hey, that's also a nice one. Uh-oh, crab. I don't want to fight anyone. Here. Okay. Can't do that. Bye-bye. Let's talk to this guy. Evening, sir. I was the one who sent word to your guild about spotting your leader. It's a right rare sight to see Gridania roaming about. He asked me the way to Thalaos. Could be he was seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out here. Okay. I don't know if that was me or I heard another cat. Okay. Right behind me are 2 cats. and you're about to have a stare down of a lifetime. That was a cat. Meow. Yep, Angel, that your ears did not deceive you. That was a cat, and I was surprised that the microphone actually picked that up. I thought it was not gonna happen, but there it is. Oh, and just so for anyone who's wondering, I actually have 2 cats. 2 of them. Ah, here's Tanga Tonga. Hello there. Why, yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist's Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed of a well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bade me pass on a message to anyone who came searching for him. Reunited, the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. The Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Thalaos. I suppose you are expected to search for them. Okay, I just heard them around. Which of you 2 is it? Oh boy. Those 2 cats are just meowing at each other. Could they be conspiring though? Yep, there we go. Yes, they're a little chatty right now. Really chatty. Okay. Ooh. Right off the bat, hidden parchment. Let's see what this is. That's 1. Ah, crud. Of all times. Okay, we blasted one of them. This is good. Where's the other paper? Okay, where is it? Where is the paper? Okay. Looks like we got a jumping puzzle here. Bones. Ah, of course. It's hidden among the bones. Okay, did you manage to hear all the meowing just now? The sound off if you did. Because for some reason, the cat is getting pretty Oh, here he is. Ah, squishy. Nope. Decides to climb up, and then suddenly decides to like, nope, not today, not today. No, 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 no. There goes his chance of fame. Gone. Meow. Yep, Kiwi, that's right. There was a cat. That was my cat. Okay. Okay, this thing is a jumping puzzle. Okay, there we go. Nice. Gotta appreciate the, oh, no, not again! Ah, wrong target! Your turn. Emerald! Ah, what's with all of these things? Ah! The aggro!
Taos balls the aggro.
There we go. Finally. Wait, I have to deal with these idiots, am I? I knew it! Spoke too soon. Hit new MMORPG. Hi, Clara! Yep, it's the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with a free trial, which you can play up to level 70. No restrictions on playtime. Because for this time, you can now access Heavensward and Stormblood. Although technically we're still in Realm Reborn, so yeah. Oh god, this thing! I swear, Kobold, stop! Okay, there. Finally. Okay, we got all the parchments. Now let's go back down before these guys start ambushing me again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inactive. Hello, just gonna be a bit for here for a bit. Ah, no problem. Stay a while. Stay as long as you like. And if in case you wanna just check the rest, and you miss me, like you missed this going on air, you can check out the VOD. VOD's gonna be coming up right after. So, yeah. Oh, and don't forget to hydrate, and don't forget to get your meals because it's mealtime for some of you. Oh great, what's this music? Anyway, let's get this thing going. Have you tracked down all those 3 slips of parchment? Yes, we did. Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well. Penned in ancient Allagan, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Seek the box at Fool Falls, dance a jig for your wooden audience, claim the secret from the opened heart. A most cryptic set of instructions, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? The guildmaster of yours certainly enjoys in his games. Fool Falls, huh? Where the hell is Fool Falls? Oh, there. Okay. That's where it is. I think all these folks are enjoying themselves with the event today. It's the Yokai Watch crossover event. And it seems like a lot of folks are looking for fates. Actively looking for fates. I'm not sure what the reward is. Though I heard you will be able to get like some weapons and some minions. You know, these things that follow me. Yeah. Anyway, let's try to steer clear from the insanity. Oh! Oh! I can swim! Yo! Yo, guys, look! I can actually swim! Yo! Hold up. Let's try not get their attention, shall we? Oh, it's jammed shut. So we have to dance. The box rattles and thumps about as if something within seeks to be freed. It appears the lid has been loosened somewhat. I wonder what it is. Oh, great! Signaling. Extend them. Just get rid of them real quick. shit up. Oh, come on. Not another one. Just minding my business here. Okay, Carby. There we go. Done. Just blast you while we're at it. Just to make sure I... As much as I'd like to help with this, they're mid-combat right now. You know what? Might as well. Let's help with blasting this thing down. And let's look at it. Hello, hello. Hey, Elk. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. You haven't missed much yet. It's still starting. Well, it just got started. You didn't miss anything. And yes, Leia. Swimming. I just discovered it. Like, I didn't realize it was a thing now. Because back in the day, it wasn't a thing with the previous patches. If they made a new MMORPG, how would you want it? That's a tough question, Angel. Tough question. I mean, I like how 14 is going right now, and I also like how I didn't experience how 11 was. So can't really say for certain, but I like how they did 14. Although I like what 14 has currently in terms of the gameplay and the style, as well as the way the progression works in terms of being able to switch to different jobs. What I'm curious about is what kind of setting are they going to offer. So that's one thing I'm going to be thinking about. And another thing is, will it be similar to how they did FF14, or it's going to be a whole different thing altogether? Because another consideration of a particular game style that got me curious, but I'm not sure if it's doable, is... Oh, come on, you curl. Anyway, how I would want it is... If you're familiar with the game Blade and Soul or Critica, if any of those two, I'd like to do the combat style of that, wherein you can like chain up combos and stuff, or like using specific techniques, make it a little bit stylish. That's one direction about it. The other direction, well, possibly how FF14 is right now, which is good already. They might switch to an FF7R or FF16 battle system. So yeah, very action-based. Good. That's what I was also thinking out. So the first thing that came to mind when you mentioned that is Blade and Soul when it first came out. Blade and Soul is actually made by Nexon, also the same folks who made Stellar Blade, if you've seen that. If any of you have heard of the game Stellar Blade, the folks behind it are the ones who made Blade and Soul, and the artist is also the one who made Magna Carta, another awesome game, which I haven't tried, but I would love to try if I get a copy of it. That is. And In terms of gameplay, yeah, I would think of something high octane-ish. I'm not sure if Phantasy Star Online 2 did it right. I haven't tried that one much. I've tried a bit of Black Desert, but I'm not sure if I've gotten the controls right. It kind of requires some memorization on commands because, you know, button combinations. Although I kind of like the use of the hotbars or the cross hotbars, which is like a good way to set up your skills. So that's another way to consider. But have it a little more dynamic like FF16. I think that's going to be how I'd like an FF MMORPG to behave. Of course, giving you both an opportunity to not only go at it with a party, but also play at it solo if in case you want to go solo and enjoy it yourself. Because sometimes that's some of us can only afford to do that and are a little awkward with trying to socialize. So there's that. I'm guilty of that sometimes. There are times that I'd love to play a game and just treat it as a single player despite being an MMO. You know, that kind of thing. Anyway. Here's a Mimaroon. Funny Mikote dance, funny dance. You dance funny dance too? Yes, I dance funny dance. Like this. A Stellar Blade meets FF battle system with Genshin's combo flare would be fun, but keep FF14's job flexibility. That's a good idea, Angel. I like that. That's a nice idea. Ah, now that was most entertaining. I must have something. I must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization. You understand? Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculated that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, did you? I never expected you to be so shy. Man, his robe, I'd love to have it. Another variable to add to your list of characteristics. I keep extensive mental notes of all the guild members, you see. As an Arcanist, it was a simple matter to engineer events so that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. And I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. Here, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. Alright then. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Clyha. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Clyha the grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. All these banal interactions has simply exhausted me. It is time I return to my studies. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Limsa. Be well, Sigurd. We shall meet again. I'm 100% certain of it. Alright. Sounds like a fair plan. Back home it is. Wait, before we do that, time to eat myself into the water! And swim, boy! Swim! Woo, look at him. He can actually swim. And did you know that this was actually added a little later? This didn't happen in A Realm Reborn at all. This is a later addition, I think during the cycle of Endwalker. It's that late. Oh boy. So I think you can actually swim now. And back then, the only area where you can actually swim is not this area. It's actually the beach, not the lake. So, let's warp back. Back to Limza Liminza. Oh, and I'll be right back real quick. I'm just gonna grab something. And back. Just had to grab a quick bite of something. Well, it's basically meatballs and some shrimp. In this case, I think the shrimp was breaded and deep fried, which is nice. Crunchy and tasty too. It's a personal favorite. It's not exactly tempura, but almost close to it. This game went from early 2000s MMORPG to the last great gem of a bygone era. No MMORPG will be like this after, especially with newer ones being so flashy and action-based. This will be the last one to carry the torch. Well, Angel has a point there. That's actually true. This is basically one of those rare tab target type MMORPGs, and it still goes strong. It's still going strong. And I see Kiwi's in agreement. But let's move somewhere. This is a little too crowded. Back to where... it's in Naldik. Naldik and Vimelis. Let's go there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find games like these days. Because more often than not, you will find MMOs that are, unfortunately, they kind of either miss the mark or they lack something and it doesn't go well, to the point that if it doesn't sell, it's just gonna fade away. That's it. One of the unfortunate ends of certain games. Some games that I'd love to play before were they were nice and awesome to play with back in the day, but they didn't age as well as you would expect it to. And then there's the bots. Oh god, the bots. I think the good ones are like Guild Wars 2, if I remember that right. I'm not sure about WoW, but WoW is also one of those MMOs that kept going strong, as it is. I haven't tried New World, so I can't say much on that one. I did try some Lost Ark though, but I didn't get further from that. Anyway, sadly WoW is finally ending. Oh! I didn't know that one. Like story-wise it's ending, or it's deciding to like shut down at some point. I haven't paid attention to that. I'm not sure if it's the story ending or it's the game itself ending. Not sure what happened there. Now let's dance. Oh, she recognized. Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such you have met with our guild master, haven't you? Yes. That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. The servers will stay up, but they're releasing the final... They're releasing the final expansion. So you're saying the expansion after Dragonflight, perhaps? That's interesting. It's kind of like they did Endwalker, but not continuing it afterwards. Because with how they did here, FF14 decided to make Endwalker, and then after Endwalker, they're also going for Dawn Trail, which is the continuation. I wonder what happened there. Though I'm guessing it's something with Blizzard. That's what I'm guessing. But what could have spurred our reticent guildmaster to speak with you in person? It's this. That's a rather sad turn of events. He gave you this grimoire to give to me. Uncanny. It is identical to the tome I received the first time I met our leader. You have my thanks, Sigurd. The guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he'll likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. With this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into one I desire. And that means defeating Dosmaga. Gods, my mind is alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray, inform Mistress Thrubergheim of my return to Judy. Of course. Time to get back. I bet our acting guildmaster is waiting. Also, a dungeon is waiting for us too. So, trying to remember, who was here last stream? Like yesterday? I'm not sure if any of you caught the rather amusing meeting of a certain aesthetician. That is one flashy character, if I do say so myself. If in case you missed it, go check out the VOD. The VOD of the previous stream. Oh, Funky was there! Oh yeah! Kiwi, you were there, right? You met Jean Delay? It is I, Jean Delay. It's funny that I tried to make him sound like Silvando, but okay. We'll go with that. We'll actually see him again soon if I get a really good hairstyle though. So, or if in case you want to change up some hairstyle, hair color, and everything. Angel was here lurking, and yeah, that was funny. Silvando, best night. Yes. I swear, when I saw Sylvando, I was like, should I give you a sword? Should I give you 2 swords? Or should I just stick with a whip? I give him a whip. But eventually I gave him a sword afterwards. That flamboyant knight. The Knight of Smile. Okay, here's Stubirgein. Clay has recovered from her despondency. This is wonderful news, and we have you to thank for it. It is unfortunate, however, that both Clyha and our guildmaster are possessed of such impenetrable personalities. But at least, in the case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training, Sigurd, and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Clyha is surely to formulate in the days ahead. Okay, time to brace ourselves. Although this time, I'm thinking... Yeah, let's upgrade the glasses. Let's use the new ones. Along with a new book. They're silver now. Okay, let's go to Copperbell Mines. And the best way to go there is through here. The Vesper Bay. On aboard the ship. Yes. And we're now in Western Thanalan. Quite far, if I do say so myself. Oh, and something important to do. Give me a moment. This is one of the important quests to pull off, because this will actually dictate our appearance. So we're gonna do 2 quests. One of them is Color Your World. You there! Yes, you! The decisively unfashionable adventurer. Wait, did she just roast us? What? Gods be good. Never in my life have I seen such unapologetic focus on function and extreme cost to form. The mere sight of you makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit. But first, I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. Yeah, she did diss me. What the heck? But there's also another quest that we need to do. This, the most important one. Oh dear, 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 this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if only you'd spare a thought of style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going on for it. That's it. I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the Piste and ask Volklind. I'll have some blood orange juice and tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now, off you go. So, orange juice. Where to get the orange juice? Ah, here. Found it. Items. Here we go. Oh, good, it's 7 gil. Nice. So there's that. And then there's the bar. Here we go. Oh, Swergheim sent you, did she? That woman. I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to just come and get it herself? Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know? Give her an elm and she'll take a mile. Basically, give her an inch and she'll take a mile. What? Okay, let's do all of them. Pray tell, have you brought my orange juice? Lest you have forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. This one. Whew, that's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which afford folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance. A change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly. So there's no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink can seem like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color to your life. And here's something I have to do that you should know. Especially if you're watching the stream or watching the VOD. When someone sends a... Well, here's the thing about free companies. Free companies are basically guilds in this game. However, when someone throws an unsolicited invite, that's a no for me. It's a little rude when someone does that. Talk to them in person and then send the invite when they agree. If you're just gonna stealth invite someone, I'm sorry, but I'll block you if I must. Or consider your invite set aside. So now that we can dye outfits, make sure that the outfits are possible to dye. And you can also dye furniture. Oh, interesting. Hold up, there's also another one. So, how's that drink coming along? And here's another orange juice. Oh, delicious! Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive tastes, but life's too short to settle for the second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe too. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, there's use of a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same, it just takes on a new appearance. That's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try. And do make it clear. And do make it quick, my dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. I swear this lady's annoying. But yes, we now have the glamour feature. We can now use outfits. That's gonna come to play later. Now we can use glamour dressers and we can access them in the inn. When you use a glamour dresser, you can set them up and then you can set up a glamour plate. As you can see here. You can also use the glamour prism to change an item's appearance. Of course, remember though that glamoured items cannot be sold or traded, and the item lending its likeness will become bound to you. So that's something to keep that in mind for such things. And for glamour dressers, this is the best place to put really good items that you like. That's the beauty of a glamour dresser. You can change the appearance of your outfit without compromising your optimization of gear. So if you remember, I think from the very first stream for this character, I got some outfits from the mailbox. We can finally use them as part of a glamour plate. We can access them through the glamour dresser and then apply the plate as needed. Let me see if I can do that. Nope, I can't do it here. I'll have to be somewhere else. Further and further we go, going up. Rather curious what they used here. And we're in Horizon. This is the, I think this is the town at the western side of Annalen. That's a tune. So that we can easily warp into the area without a hitch. Let's see, where are we? Okay, just making sure we are in the right place. Yeah, it's here. Let's go. Okay, look at their names. Notice something? There's a specific type of Rogadin that use that particular naming convention. I think it's the Hellsguard. Because if you notice, the sea wolves, or the sea wolves, have a really unique sounding name, a unique name to it. Like, they have a really outlandish way of spelling it. sometimes may have hints of like I don't know if it's Swedish or almost similar. Probably Swedish or Norse or something. Meanwhile, the Ellison sound like they're from... Oh, look at this. We got the Ellison here. Ah, this might be the first time we're talking with these people. Oh, no. Guys, anyone remember that party back in Limsa after we went to Sastasha? The guy with the Rogadin, I think it was a Mikote, and I think a Lalafell. That trio, apparently they died. Ooh, that hurts. We found Dolores Bear and his entire party dead. The giants were thorough with their work. Judging from by their tracks, it would seem they tried to rush a horde of the creatures. I cannot say for sure what drove an experienced crew like theirs to throw caution to the wind, but I do have my suspicions. We are all our own worst critics, and our desire to better past achievements can rob us of good sense. Thus, do we become more given to recklessness. While it is important to have goals, one must not fixate upon them to the exclusion of all else. Do so, and one would surely pay the price, as Dolores Bear and his comrades did this day. Yeah, they're dead. That party of three from the previous episode after we did Sastasha, they're dead. And then the party that we saw before entering Sastasha, which is 4 people, their tank is dead as soon as we finished Tam-Tara Deepcroft. It really shows that adventuring is dangerous. I've been an adventurer for long years and borne witness to many a pivotal moment in history. Though the times may have changed, the essence of our trade has not. Adventuring has ever been a quest for self-betterment through challenges freely faced, and ever shall it remain so. As an adventurer becomes more experienced, he will naturally acquire a love of justice and an understanding of the spirit of self-sacrifice. Such experience cannot be measured in any tangible way, yet it most assuredly shapes who we are, grounded as it is in the decisions we have made on our journey, and their consequences, good or ill. I sense a light within you, young one, and it tells me that you are destined for greatness. Oh, by the way, these two, that's the grandpa, that's the granddaughter. And they're a duo of adventurers. We'll see them soon, don't worry. Here he is, Stone Torch. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who volunteered to quell the Hecaton Kairos? I didn't think that Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best as you can, and enter at will. Here we go. We're going into Copperbell. And we're gonna go as is. With our intrepid friends, of course. Here we are. And here's Copperbell Mines. let's go. This is an interesting situation here. So cool and damp, you would never guess this mine is in Planline. Okay, I guess we'll have to resort to the single target then. Woo! There we go. And there's the key. Let's take it. Okay, now to get the blasting doors. And of course the lift. Going down. Yep. Okay, sending in Topaz. And there's Topaz's spike. Oh boy, there's more though. Next one. Then will be Steel Slash. Okay, we cleared this first wave. Let's keep going. Now I'm thinking about checking if in case we would rather go straight ahead or still look here. Nope, nothing here. Oh, there it is. Mechaton. Combat here is so flashy. Yeah, that's right. That's the thing about RPGs, Kiwi. Especially MMORPGs. They can be pretty flashy. Now, depending on how flashy you're gonna go, I think WoW is not on the flashy end, is it? From what I hear. Because this game can be, because FF14 can be extra flashy, knowing this is a Square Enix game. Although, if in case the flashiness can be blinding, you can actually turn it off. Although, we're gonna see if we can handle the game without me turning off that. If in case it gets me white, I guess I will. Oh yeah. Sometimes the flashiness can give an idea of how epic the skills are. You know, has that satisfying sensation to it. But of course, nothing in excess. Do not put everything in excess. It's gonna be too much. And as we say, too much of something is not good. Okay, let's send in our Topaz real quick. Red Spike. It reminds you of the visuals of FF12. Oh! Is that so, Angel? Which portions does it remind you of Final Fantasy XII? Quite interesting to hear about. Oh yeah, speaking of flashiness, that is also a flashy game. we go, some goblins. Let's see here. It says camera, animations, overall art design. It's like FF12 if it was an actual online game. Oh! Interesting to hear. I think they used some assets from that, I guess. If not, at least the design, the design principle. Then again, they also have the Evilist Raid. Which is at level 70. And that screams Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12 integrated into the game as part of the story and part of the world itself. Although how they explain Final Fantasy Tactics, however, is a little different. And I think it would be best to explain that one once we get to that particular raid. It's gonna take a long while though, so long time. Since that's like in Stormblood. But we'll get there. Don't worry. Oh no. I don't like the look of that. Process. Okay, it's repeating the whole thing all over again. Let's move. Let's keep blasting. There we go. Sending our topaz again. Ow! Did you just toss a rock at me? Okay. And nope. Not today. Not today, boy. Not today. Also got a cavalier hat. Interesting. Whew. Oh dear. Wait. Hold on just a bit. There's actually a coffer down here. Oops. Go. And we're going down. Down into the depths. Well, at least down in the mines, of course. Are we yearning for the mines? I hope not. So, left or right? Let's go here first. Okay, blast is on. We're using trance. Okay, there's one. Let's get some fire sand. So in case for everyone who's curious what the heck fire sand is, it's actually black powder. Their version of black powder. Excuse me. Down. One down. You gotta stretch. Oh my goodness. Alright, we have another helping of fire sand here. That's our black powder right here. There we go. Couple. There we go. Let's run past. And more fire sand. Very good, very good. And we're right there at the second boss, which is slime. No, this is not Kek reincarnated as a slime. That's not it. Wakes up. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. Some more. It's there. Slime kick. You know, Angel, that would be scary if Kek became a slime, you know? Also, welcome back, little movie girl. You just missed the first boss. Second boss right now we're facing here is a slime. And he just leveled me up. Wait a second. Let me fix this real quick. Outdoors. Here. This is... Actually did. I got a new skill. Okay. Question is... Okay. More fire sand. And then kaboom. Ah, they know how to use blasting. Awesome. Yes. This. Time. Also, did you know that my cat is watching things? Of course, not watching it on screen, but rather like watching by the side, like he's sitting beside me. Hello, Kite. Hey, Elk. There, there. And Kitty's been popping up like on and off every now and then during the stream. Though chances are that kitty has already gone upstairs. Well, at least one of them I can assure that. But if not, most likely two of them are back upstairs sleeping. Let's bring out that topaz. Okay, enemy down. Let's blast everything. Okay, one down. For this pull up. Wait. Another one. Blast him. Okay, looks like cleared. Nice. Staff's already cleared. Nope, that's dead end. And why did I cycle back? Hold up. Why did I cycle back? Took a wrong turn and I cycled back. What? Game. Why? Okay, here we go. And a blast. Okay, let's see how this is going. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Bam. Target down. Okay, that one's cleared up. Now let's go to the actual area. Wait, not there. Down here. Caves. Slaves no more! Free! Free! Okay, we got a giant boss. Ladies and gentlemen, we're off to defeat a giant. Let's do it. Come on. Cool. Okay. Oh no, it's have to go inside. It's a rather wide range. Okay, going far. Okay, so far so good. We're surviving. got interrupted. I see another one. There we go. Nope. Bad spot. Eh. Okay, that was close. Too close for comfort. Once more. That's a big boy. Yep, Kiwi, it is a big boy. Very big boy. Let's see, can we do it? Gotcha. And we survived. We prevailed. That giant is down. Yes, we won that one. We won it without any damage. Or did I see that wrongly? Anyway, we won. That's the important thing. We won that fight. I mean, ask these guys. See? Yep. They did awesome. Whew. Those guys are awesome. Alright, looks like we managed to do our thing. Now, where's Painted Mesa? Anyway, let's head our way back to Ul'dah. Although we have to do this on foot though. So... Got him! Yeah, we got him, Elk. Well, everyone, we actually got him. That is good. That is good news. That is good news to go by. And I just noticed that Arcanist is somehow easy to use. All you need to do is just activate the Ether Trance, spam your Ruin spells on the target until the timer runs out. Once the timer runs out, that's when you bring out these boys, these colored carbuncles, to bring out their full form and damage an enemy. And then once they've done that, they grant you like any of these gems down here. Start lighting up and they provide you like charges to spend. Wow, that is a long run from the mines to Ul'dah. I don't want to know how far that is. Going up. Sins of Sasamo. Makes you want to think of a certain book called 50... What does that again? Anyway. Stairways. Okay, and depending on how this goes, I think we might be able to sneak in a few more quests. And hopefully get us introduced to another location. If we play our cards right. So anyway, how is everybody's day doing? How's everybody's day so far? Rough? Good? Having fun? Or same old good day? Or same old usual day? Exchange. Quicksand. Here we are. Oh, we got a combat. Guys, we got combat. We got more action. That dungeon is not the only thing we're gonna have action for. we go. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Ul'dah will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share good tidings with Papa Shan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive in one piece. What the? Did someone scream? Oh no. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. You don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. Nope, we're not skipping anything. I bought this. Paid for it with me own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you've never set foot in this town. Oh, he's up to no good. He is up to no good. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades. You know? Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me, in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear your crime. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. He really is up to no good. I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 as me witness. And everybody else is backing away. Please, adventurer, help! I beg of ye. Oh, that sounds wrong. Uh-oh, that sounds wrong. It does sound wrong, Elk. It does. I don't like the sound of what they're about to do. I swear on me mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I saved. I only want to treat my children to a decent meal. Oh no. With these boys, I don't think I want to know what they want to do. And who the hells are you when you're at home? The dog's master? I've had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot, teach him a lesson. Oh, that's the way of it, is it? We're fighting back. We are fighting back. I'll try to take care of this. The rest of you can watch. You are not doing anything. There you go. Not bad for an adventure. Oh, I should have stopped at the 7th ale. This is what you get when you drink too much. Stop bloody gulping at me and give me a hand. Bugger, bugger! Nope, not you. Not today. We're so with you. And they're down. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Yeah! Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. Ah! Ow! Freaking migraine! I'd swear, there were more refugees than when I last looked. You wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried their best to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the new city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation of being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them. It truly does. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you have no coin, you have no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins! Get your Dodo tenderloins! Guaranteed cheapest in Thanlan! Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you see no end to the misery and suffering. Oh, that's rough. That's just rough. Sir, are you alright? Oh. Oh, sorry about that. What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? Nope, but I saw the truth. What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Before I proceed, do you see what I see? Right behind the lamppost? Do you see it? Isn't that someone that we know? Let me know if you did. Who said that? Looks around. Nope. I will overlook this, but just this once. God's bless ye, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. We're fortunate that nothing happened to you, though. That's a good thing. Whew. Okay, let's walk away. Ever the selfless hero, I see. Oh, it's been a while, adventurer. I knew it! It's Kitty Mommy! Ishtola! She's here! Looking cute as always. I've been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limsa. You discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility. And you have displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you came upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you have just demonstrated all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariable to serve the general good, whether you mean it or not. It is a happy knack, and one which speaks volumes of your character. Yet, for all the admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues me most. I speak of the visions you experience. Visions like the one you had mere moments ago, if I'm not mistaken. I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the self-same talent, you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause. A cause which would greatly benefit for your support. If you would agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all within our power to aid you in your personal endeavors. Think on my offer a while. Should you decide to accept it, pray speak with Momodi. The proprietress of the Quicksand is a close friend and ally of ours. Inform her that you have been chosen by the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. She will tell you where to find us. Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Interesting name for an organization. Where is Momodi? Ah, there we are. There she is. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be all right. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you raise your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of the gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. Oh, she likes tea. And you know what? You know that kind of tea, right? The one people love to spill. Ah, Sigurd. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh-off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with the giants in the dark. You're every ilm the adventurer Mion said you'd be, Sigurd. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh, wait a second, this is the healer from last time! The one with the dead tank! Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avir. He and I were to be wed in the spring. Aw, man. That hurt. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. Oh man, those... Ah. Man, that just hurts. Ah. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of a chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avir once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I would go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you of your name. Hey, it's Sigurd Chronosecht. Sigurd Chronosecht. I shan't forget. Thank you, Sigurd Chronosecht. I pray that we will meet again. No, you will meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was... I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Though, it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double for you, Sigurd. Eh? What did you say? You wanted to know about the science of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Sigurd. The Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Well, so basically to sum up what happened, we just got invited into an organization. And here they are, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So, if you wanted to know more then... do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on the another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go for the first. And the other bloke wouldn't even choose, on account of being Ul'dah. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of the Eorzea's most pressing problems. Because that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Sigurd. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions. But you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquarters in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you've been looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever is at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Sigurd, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget about them. Has helped make you but I hope you won't forget about them, as helped make you the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you are faring from time to time, you hear? Right. Well, I've said my piece. Off you go. And off we go. Although I guess after this scene, let me gauge if it can still go for one more or we're good. I think we're good. I think because this is going to be a little longer. This next section is going to be a little bit longer. So I think we might have to end the stream once we reach that base. We're going to exit here. Gate of the Sultana. So we're going through here. Just double check a few things. Go. And our Arcanist is like 3 levels to go before reaching level 30. Ah, nice. Whew. Can you imagine how hot this would be? Oh, great. Copied paste this. Why do I have a feeling this is supposed to be like a joke to copy paste? Hmm? And they're waging their mini war. Not exactly our problem. Let's talk to the Chocobo Keep real quick, because this is going to set up our Chocobo route. Now we have a porter. Sometimes when entering tunnels, it's kind of hard to see because suddenly there's a moment of darkness. And then it takes a while for your eyes to adjust before you can actually walk around. Okay. Good so far. No monsters trying to get us. Okay, getting closer and closer now. In case you're wondering why we're doing this on foot, because we don't have the mounts yet. I don't think we have unlocked it yet. But once we do, though, oh boy. Imagine what we can do with it. Ah, we're back here again. Ah, here it is. Found it. No, not quite. Not what I had in mind. Wrong location. Ah, must be this one then. Ah, here we are. Look, it's Tataru. And she's cute. She's also feisty. Deep in the desert of my heart, lonely flower bloom, yearning from heavens above, quench my thirst for you. The very first instance where we actually see the trollololololololol. Yep, there it is. There it is. And I would think you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Oh wait, I was invited by your Bistola. Here at the behest of Ishtola? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Oh, it's Sigurd Chronosecht. Sigurd Chronosecht. Sigurd Chronosecht. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. It's getting interesting. We're now being included into a part of an organization. Wow. Let's enter, shall we? Whoa. New base. What's this? Another scion? I take it you are Sigurd Chronosecht. Tataru sent word that you have arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your forecoming. This way, please. Oh. Ooh. These are nice. Although my current set is good enough, I'll not do that yet. Let's take the bronze piece.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming.
She knew of us.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
So these are going to be our companions?
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time.
Okay then.
First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent.
A special talent, you say?
This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? felt as though you were hovering in space. A mind without a body?
That sounded familiar. Mm-hmm.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo.
Oh.
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose.
Ah, so that's the downside. So basically we can use their powers of, I think it's like a sort of a clairvoyant, no, not clairvoyance, it's like those visions, but we cannot control the visions, they just activate. That's gonna be a pain.
That's right. I too possess the Echo.
Oh! Bestie! That's nice.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm.
It makes you wonder what the Echo actually does, right?
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose.
Mm-hmm. But what purpose, though?
Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it?
Yeah, you have a point.
And so I implore you, lend us your power.
So that's what it is. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies. And at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might be otherwise denied of you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, milady. And she signs them. I wonder what those are. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, milady. By the way, by way of a welcoming gift, I have given the liberty of adding your name into the retainers registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say retainers will prove invaluable to your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as an evidence of our commitment to do all our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutual beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me. but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now, you must know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. So this is a Final Fantasy II reference. The password is Wild Rose. Yeah, I knew it. This is a good thing about this game. They have a lot of references, and suddenly, if you see them, you know it's from. You know where it's from automatically. Wild Rose, huh? Wild Rose. And now we have retainers. Of course, retainers have unique things that they can do, so we'll have to check them out soon. But for now, I think we'll have to end our stream here. Let's switch over. Hold on. Let's switch over to the chatting screen. And let me also end the poll here to see our final results. There it is. Okay, I'm not sure if it shows on the chat screen, on the video, but it should be on the chat window right here. It looks like we have our final results. Red Mage at 71%, Summoner at 28%, and no votes for Black Mage. So it looks like we have a winner. We're gonna have Red Mage as our caster main for Sigurd Chronosecht. So we'll be switching over from Summoner to Red Mage once it unlocks. So that's going to be an interesting outcome. So it's a yay for Red Mage. And on our other poll, which is, let me try to pull that up first. For the other poll that we had, let me check my screen for that one. Our result for that one is a unanimous decision that we're going to be going Samurai on that particular class, on that particular role. So yeah, 2 blade-based weapon users. One using a rapier and another using a katana. That's an interesting twist of events. Anyway, let's switch over to the other screen right now. Let's chat and let's enjoy our moment together, shall we? Give me a moment. So, that is a wonderful stream. Today's a little interesting because right now we went for something different. A little long on the wait, but it guaranteed that we would manage to get our stream uninterrupted. So, on the VOD, once we get the VOD running, I'll have to wait a bit for the VOD to take its form. I might have to leave that part as is, but I'll let you know if in case there's going to be any changes. You'll find out when you watch the VOD. There's going to be some weirdness to it. But now that we know what's going on and what's going to be coming up next week, we still have to fix this up, so just be ready that we won't have Final Fantasy XIV yet. Once I do get it running though, you will know. I'll let you know what kind of stream is going to be coming up this coming Friday, next Friday basically. But if it's going to be Final Fantasy VII again, Final Fantasy XIV again, you will know because it's going to show up. And by then, it means I have already resubbed. And we'll be able to push on with the story. As for how many times we're going to be streaming, we'll find out because I am in the middle of something. And this is due to the development of recent events. I am going to be preparing myself for another stage in, well, let me just share this real quick. Another stage in my education. Yes, I'm actually taking something, I'm taking a new course, a new course and such, and we just finished our semester. For the next one, it's not going to be theoretical because we're going to be going practical. We're going to be going to the field. And by that time, it might get really busy since it might take up all 5 days of the week in terms of the weekdays. So we might end up streaming on a weekend, or depending on the schedule, if the schedule is willing, it might still be a Friday. We're just not sure if it's going to be frequent, but you'll know when it happens. Alright, that's one other update. As for other updates that we're going to be finding out, other announcements, of course, if you've been keeping an eye on the streams of our other companions in CANVO, Elk is having a stream. Although he's currently in recovery, he might be back again for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I think he's also doing Sea of Stars, so keep an eye on his streams right there. Keck is also doing other streams like City Skylines and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so do look forward to his gameplay of that. And whenever he gets a chance, he might also be accompanied by everybody else in CANVO. That might also include Clara, and I think Darshan. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same again with these folks, but you might see all 4 of them again going through Stardew Valley with different perspectives, which I find amusing from last time, which is great. As for me though, do expect that I'll be doing more FF14, Final Fantasy 14. If not, we're going to go back to form and we're going to be playing Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. And we're going to do the other route, which is basically the kill everything route and also the ignore everything route. We'll see if we can pull them off in one sitting, in one episode. Basically, that's going to be in one stream. We're going to find out. Either that or I'm going to split it up and have them separate, placed in separate streams. They're going to be streamed in different days. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to look up other details on how to achieve the other endings, because I have a feeling it's going to be involving some combinations of certain conditions. So we're going to be practicing for that, and once I'm done, we might have to go for Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, or we're going to take a break from those before going to Curse of the Moon 2, and possibly have to make sure that I play a different game, which is what I asked you for on the previous poll. And from that, I found out that we're going to be playing a Mega Man clone. As to what kind of clone that is, you'll find out when it's ready. So anyway, those are my plans for this week, next week, and for the upcoming weeks. For now, let's take us a moment to rest, recuperate, enjoy ourselves, take a breather, and I think tonight is a good night, today is a good day, and you might have a great day ahead of you. As for me, slumber awaits. I need to sleep. This has been a wonderful stream. Thank you for joining me here on this side of the demo plane. My name is Sigurd Chronosecht, your clockwork wizard. Currently winding my springs over here because it's really it's a really long day. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me right here. You have a wonderful morning, a wonderful evening, a wonderful day, a wonderful midday. Doesn't matter what time it is. I hope you have a great time. As for me, I hope to see you again, and this time, may you walk in the light of the crystal. Au revoir. I'll see you again.